Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 4 on a DODOWA project that we are putting up for Madam Lawren. All right. It's been a long time since I came back to DODOWA. Even from a distance, I still feel as though my presence is in Ghana and I'm able to move from one location to the other. Here, let me give you a little background story with Madam Lawren's project. Madam Lawren's project was being handled by her own father, and per her observation, things were not going the way she wanted. So we were asked to take up the project. We noticed some flaws, some mistakes that needed demolition. So we did some part of demolition, not entirely. Okay, we did all the correction which we showed in episode 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you haven't watched episode 1 and 2 and 3, I reckon you watch Madam Lawren's project, DODOWA project. Okay, yes, and you see the demolition stages. Okay, how we demolished some part of the structure, okay, and then reconstructed them. So apparently this is going to serve as a carport. Okay, this whole project is a single room self-contained, which begins from the first floor and the second floor. So the ground floor is going to serve as a carport because of availability of space. She doesn't have enough space, and so she want to make use of a carport within. Are you with me? And then once they park their car, they can go to the first floor and then stay in their room. So there are 3 rooms in the first floor. They are both single rooms, all en suite. And then second floor, again, another single room, 3 of them. You understand? So this is basically the background story about this particular project. Some pillars were displaced. They were not linear. Okay, yes. And we noticed that the entire foundation is not exactly 90 degrees. So we have to do something going to the decking. We have to straighten it up from there. You understand? Yes. All the columns were not in linear. So we have to demolish most of the columns and then crank the pillars, which at times is not advisable, but we had to. We cranked them, make sure they were linear, okay, and then we have to recast those columns, and this is exactly what you're seeing. And we need to cast the column to a certain height, okay, mostly about 3 meters or 3.2. Mostly if you have 3.1, 3.2, that is reasonable. Okay, yes, so there's ample space at that height, so any vehicle can go underneath. Are you with me? Yes, so this is exactly what we're doing. Right after the renovation, that's upon the correction and amending and ensuring that everything goes on well, then the floor decking will come. Now, in this ground floor, which is the carport, there is a master bedroom ahead of us. Okay, so our client is creating a master bedroom for herself, where in the ground floor you have the living area and then the kitchen, which comes with a kitchen porch. Okay, and then going within the living area, there is a staircase that takes you upstairs where you have 2 rooms right there. So she has 2 rooms to herself. Are you with me? Which is very brilliant. Very brilliant. And I like her idea. Single room self-contained is a hot cake. Honestly, it's a hot cake because once you finish, young couples, up and coming, they would want something simple and reasonable. So they will occupy this immediately. You can use this for Airbnb, okay, where you can, operate this remotely. And people will come, stay in monthly. They will pay either $300 a day, okay, or $400, depending on the amenities that you provide. So this is a reasonable, business venture where if you have the money, you can move into it. The foreman on this project is Mr. Christopher Adade. Very respectful, very humble and honest person. Okay, I really appreciate him a lot. Myself, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. My email is brightandclara@outlook.com. I am the CEO of B&C Construction. In case you need my services, please do not hesitate to send me an email together with your number, okay? I will reach out to you via your number. So send me your email and attach your numbers to it, and then we can take it from there. I prepare estimate, okay? So before the commencement of this project, I have to prepare a comprehensive estimate for the demolition stage, for the reconstruction stage, and then the continuation. Based on that, the client made payment and we proceeded to start the work. You understand? So I prepare estimate for all kinds of projects. I prepare estimate at specific rates. So once you let me know and I review the project, I will tell you how much the cost of estimate will be. It could be $100, $150, it could be $200, depending on the capacity. Are you with me? Yes. And once the estimate is done, I will proceed and forward it to you. And once it's approved, we will go ahead and build your house. So this is a kitchen and a kitchen porch. This is for the client herself. Because she's not always in Ghana, she's not looking for a big house there. Okay. Yes. So it's going to be a living room and a kitchen. And then there's a staircase going up, which is going to serve as 2 rooms upstairs. Are you with me? Yes. Very brilliant and a good decision she made. So the corrections were done. Hooray. Okay, so we were done, and then she made payment for the first floor decking. Okay, so we did this work last year, 2023. I think I'm proud to, in the midst of December, that was when we did this project. Okay, so apparently we are done with the decking. Yes, and I am super excited. Every day I'm saving someone from havoc. Okay, every day, and I am super excited. Okay, we do have challenges, but that actually makes us stronger. It makes me learn because I'm still learning. Are you with me? I do not have all that knowledge, but my goal is to ensure that quality, okay, money is spent wisely. That is the main objective. All the things that comes with it is still a learning process. The team is qualified, they are well experienced. Are you with me? Yes. And the people behind me are all educated. Okay, I have structural engineers, I have electrical engineers, and all together collectively we share ideas, we brainstorm it, and then we decide on the best. There is a platform where we all have a conversation. So every conversation, I prefer to have it on a platform. I don't like, backside, I prefer everything should be transparent. French na obiara nya ne ho nteaseɛ. Because it's not easy. Myself being here in Dubai, struggling, doing overtime just to make extra income to complete my house. I wouldn't want to take anybody's money and then mess with it. It is very important. Okay. And materials prices keep changing depending on the location. Each location, they have their own prices. I don't know why that happens, but hey, that is what we are meant to face. And so we make sure that estimates are done in a way to suit a particular area that we are going. Are you with me? In case you need a plumber, you can always rely on my plumber, Mr. Frederick Owusu. Okay, he does a biodigester, so in case you need a biodigester, he will assist you. So my carpenter Joshua Adam, he did his work perfectly. He laid a DPM on top of it, so he's almost getting done. And so now we have to call in the steel fixer. You see, this house is really huge. Look at the length. It's really huge. Are you with me? It's really huge. And so the cement quantity was my major headache. It was my major headache. But eventually, the client, together, we were able to manage and came to a successful end during the casting. So see how the bamboos have been laid, okay, underneath the formwork. And you notice that the beams were huge due to the columns. Because the columns were huge, it actually makes the beams also huge. Are you with me? And that is going to consume a lot of concrete and cement. You understand? It's going to consume a lot. The beams are bigger. So I really appreciate this particular project because the amount of cement and reinforcement that has gone in here is not easy. Okay, this is money well spent. Cement kum, you understand? And near a bo bibia a timino. And then ubomukra na kain ejinaho. And then also we added the waterproof chemical, which is very important. The Vitalia, when you add it to a concrete, which is a dyna, this is a coffee machine. For me, most people have not. I want you people to go to the market and look for Vitalia. Neo is Neo, Neo Vitalia. Okay, and come and give me your testimony. This is very powerful. Very powerful. It's good for plastering. It's good for concrete casting. Okay, so this is also, it disallows any permeability of water. You understand? So it's good for waterlogged areas as well. Okay, Vitalia, 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 Vitalia. Okay, yes. So here is an overlapping, and this overlapping, there's no pillars underneath, so we have to do a suspended and a tension bars. All those bars need to be a mesh. Okay, in that area it goes to be top bars and then the down bars. Okay, we have to reinforce them. You understand? So mostly when we begin a form work, it requires a lot of plywood and wire board. Okay, these two things are the main consumables: plywood and wire board. And plywood, along the line, as you progress in the building, some may go bad. So when you estimate that, okay, I'm going to use 100 pieces of wire board, okay, for my first floor and second floor, first floor will be okay, but when you get to second floor, you have to buy an addition because some will be damaged. They will have to cut some of them, so you will not get the exact quantity you had during the first floor casting. You would have to add plus maybe about 20 pieces more. You understand? So I do that in my estimate so that you can see the transition. Wire board will not be exact when you go to the next phase of the project. Are you with me? At least 5 pieces add on, provided the same measurement for the ground floor decking is the same as the first floor. So I'll be coming your way with episode 5, where the steel bender came in and did the magic. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.